Let's play! Whoa! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play 13 Sentinels. Last time we left off, we were going through Fuyasaka's story, and she is infatuated with Sekigahara, to say the least, in my opinion, where it's just really unhealthy. Then again, I feel like that's kind of like a theme with some of these characters so far. I mean, look at how Shinonome is like inappropriately super attached to Ida, who is Shugichi or Amaguchi. Dear God, it's been like a little more than a week since I played, so I apologize if I can't remember everything. But regardless, finally we unlocked Renya Goto's story. So we're going to begin with his prologue, see where the rest of his story takes us, and take it from there. He is, I think, so far is most mysterious because I just don't know where he's from, what his intentions are, nothing.
What do you think you're doing, Goto-kun? I believe I told you using the gate is prohibited.
Tell me, Miss Morimura, is history one of your better subjects? I have some theories myself. I'd like to know if they're accurate. For example, the true location of the lost nation of Yamataikoku, and the truth behind the Honnouji incident, how Oda Nobunaga really died. Unfortunately, my paper in middle school was bound to the failures of our historians. In theory, I could update it into a full report. In theory, at least. A shame that the gates are locked to specific points in time.
What are you really working towards?
It's simple. I want to know the truth.
So you're telling me that Nobunaga didn't actually die with that arrow to his throat from the guy I can't remember in Onimusha? You telling me he doesn't become a demon lord? You know, funny enough, from that series of games, I've only played the second one, which is really good in my opinion. But I never played any of the other Onimusha games. But I do feel like that is a series that Capcom should go back to. I think that'd be fun. I mean, they did do that remaster, kinda-ish, for last-gen consoles and PC. Oh well.
Are you alright? This isn't like you.
That implies an understanding of what is like me. Or at least, that you believe you understand me.
That's not the point. You need to stop using the gate. I'm going to seal this place off.
Sounds like you've got something to hide.
I don't know what you're...
Wait. Perhaps a personal notebook seems a bit archaic, but it does present certain advantages. Digitized data can be altered, fabricated, falsified. No intelligent person should trust it. But you already know that, don't you?
You are acting strange, after all.
I hardly think you're in a position to talk. If anyone's changed, it's you. I can only wonder why.
What are you?
Miss Morimura, my question is, who exactly are you?
So, did the scout unit have anything for us?
Well, the surface is a total loss. The automated factories are all running at full capacity.
They're mass-producing kaiju.
Hey, getting used to everything?
The technology itself isn't so different from 40 years ago. The real surprise was finding that it's all been integrated into one unified system.
You sure don't seem like someone from your time.
How are things looking?
About like we expected.
Naturally.
All the nuclear plants are stable. Seems like it's the same for other countries too.
Defensive measures. They want to ensure nothing interrupts production.
So, these factories, are they particularly large?
It's more about how they got totally automated. That was back in 2080. They started functioning as part of a network instead of individual units.
A worldwide network comprising 1.2 billion factories. All fully integrated and synchronized. Based on a client's request, the computer designs a blueprint. From there on, everything is fully automated. Assembly, production, even cost-effective ordering of parts. The human element was no longer necessary for those processes.
So it's a manufactory that can mass-produce anything on a global scale.
They all function as part of a unified global manufacturing network. By its protocols, all 1.2 billion factories worldwide remain in automatic, perpetual production. And their sole output are these mechanized kaiju, which we know as the D-Forces.
That's insane. That is really, really insane. Did my recording just mess up there? That was odd. It's like everything kind of froze there for a second. I hope to God it's fine. Oh boy. But yeah, the whole aspect of like 1.2 billion factories working perpetually, constantly, like what the hell? It almost seems a little unfathomable to me, but here we are.
We checked on the plants in Kolkata and Chennai.
Since they're the largest plants of this era and all.
Their production rate has doubled over the last 3 days.
Just like last time. The timing matches up too.
Not long now. They'll make their move soon.
Morimura-san, regarding my home time, that is, the year 2064, you're certain we'll face a similar attack?
We don't have long until they appear in 2064. That much we know. It'll be just like last time.
No, not quite. This time, we have the Sentinels.
True.
Okay, there we go. Now, to my knowledge, I just don't believe we ever got a confirmation of what his home time was, and there we go. He's from 2064. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe they mentioned it a long time ago, and I just completely forgot. You guys gotta remember, I mean, I've been playing this game for a span of, like, I want to say 6 months, but, you know, the beginning I played almost 6 months ago, and now I just got back into the game after all this time, so forgive me, my memory's a little bad, to say the absolute least.
Anything on your end?
Loosely speaking.
We managed a partial data dump from the underground mainframe. Goto-kun?
It's an archived news report concerning a certain scandal. More important, though, is its date of recording.
When's the data from?
The year 2188. In other words, far in the future. Even more so than our current temporal position, 2104.
Let's see it.
You know what's actually interesting regarding that date? It made me think back, because he also mentioned that the mainframe, everything underground. We said, or like some of these characters said, like, oh yeah, it's a UFO. And I believe they specifically said, like, it's about like 30 kilometers in diameter. Looking into those mystery files and other files for analysis, it also mentions that space station from 2188 where we saw the future Muria and Natsume, or Natsuno, whatever, like talking and whatnot. Like, they're from apparently 2188, and their space station is apparently 30 kilometers in diameter. So putting two and two together, I you would think that what's underground is not a, well, I guess maybe in technical terms, a UFO, like an unidentified flying object, but more certainly it's the space station from the future. If that's supposed to be like a plot twist or like a plot reveal, I don't know, but that's just something I'd like to think anyway.
Before dawn on the 20th, 8 Newman Inc. executives were taken into police custody, charged with human trafficking and illegal cloning. Their established motive was to tamper with human memories. Authorities consider this an organized effort and are pursuing further charges. Mind-hacking crimes have been on the rise in recent years. By exploiting nanomachines such as interlocutors, malefactors can overwrite stored memory information in cerebral synapses. This technique has recently been used to enable other associated offenses. These arrests come after a string of similar cases, including culprits criminally downloading memories onto another body. Evidence suggests these are attempts at a kind of technological reincarnation, and we've already seen more than 460 arrests connected to this practice.
So that brings about a whole new slew of ethical dilemmas I'd like to imagine in the future. Say this technology is something that can be obtained. I wouldn't say in our lifetime, unfortunately, but sometime in the time span of human species era, whatever. Wouldn't that not be a form of, kind of like what you said, technical reincarnation or artificially extending one's life, you know, for God knows as long as you'd like? I mean, using cloning, using maybe AI, maybe using a cybernetic body or whatever, but it's you, your body, it's your memories and all that being transferred over to a new body. I can just imagine the ethical discussions and morality around it all. Damn, I kind of wish I can be around for that, because I'm just interested to see how we are maybe able to handle something like that. Because I think also realistically there's going to be a large religious concept to it too, because, you know, people believe like the soul of a body, you know, and it's like, if you transfer memories, what about the soul? Does that, like, I don't know. I might be getting too lost in thought for this, but it is, to me, interesting to think about.
A log concerning the scandal involving Newman Inc. The report is dated 2188. Some of their executives were taken into police custody. The crime in question was apparently attempting to use nanotechnology to, in theory, take over physical bodies.
Oh crap! No, I don't want to use it again. No.
I didn't know it was even possible to download memories.
The crime apparently occurred in June of 2188.
Ida-kun.
That's not all. Let him finish.
Regarding this Newman, I found one more log that could be relevant. This report is from March, about 3 months prior to the other log.
Newman Inc., the tech giant known for interlocutors, has been acquired by Shikishima through a takeover bid. Shikishima's CEO had this to say.
Nanotechnology has made leaps and bounds over the 22nd century. Now, even the human body can operate with all the power of a supercomputer. Interlocutors have paved the way for humanity's next step in evolution. For any one of us, all it takes is a thought. And we can have the world itself at our fingertips. with the brilliant minds at Newman driving our nanotech business. We look forward to a brighter future for Shikishima and all our affiliates.
With this acquisition, Shikishima now sits among the top 3 in global market share of interlocutors.
And once again, getting into more deeper thought here, I would like to think this idea of using nanomachines and interlocutors, whatever, to further evolve the human species. In my head, I'd like to imagine that it's definitely going to cause a huge, a further division between classes of individuals, in terms of saying like, oh, are you upper class, middle class, lower class, whatever. Because I'd like to imagine this type of technology existed, more than likely the rich and powerful and those who are connected are gonna have this technology ahead of your average Joe. And these individuals will be kind of taking over everything. Maybe I'm just being really pessimistic considering the state of our world today, but I just unfortunately feel like that's how it's going to be if this advancement in technology were to actually take place.
3 months prior to the Newman Inc. incident, Newman was acquired by the conglomerate Shikishima. With these interlocutors, apparently some kind of nanomachine information technology, they've become one of the world's top megacorps.
They kept talking about those interlocutors. You think that's the nanomachines inside our own bodies?
Most likely.
So Shikishima's at the heart of this, too. At least we know we weren't wrong. This all began in the future after all. Still, 2188. 2104 is the furthest we can shift into the future. It's a shame, but I don't think we can verify this ourselves. I think we should drop this lead for now. Better to focus on protecting Gotokun's hometown instead.
Maybe so. We're almost out of time, so we'll need to move quickly. Best to return to the school in the year 2064. We'll need the cooperation of the other 2 compatibles.
Gotokun, we should focus on putting the Sentinels through the combat sims. I hope you can join me.
Sure. My apologies, Miss Morimura. Making arrangements in 1985 proved somewhat difficult. I'm sorry we've had to remain here the past few days.
Not much we can do if it's an emergency.
So is it just a coincidence that they happen to be in front of Tomi's destroyed apartment building? Or did the developers just not want to create another art piece? I'm not, it's not a dig at the developers whatsoever. I know that they put a lot of time and effort into this game, and it clearly shows. I just find it funny that, coincidentally, they're right here.
I have to ask. Was it absolutely necessary to dress me up like this?
Does it bother you? Considering the age you appear, well, it struck me as the most inconspicuous choice.
So is this the same Chihiro that was apparently from 1945? Like Muria's little sister or whatever? Or am I getting a little bit confused now? I'm not entirely certain. You know, it's kind of weird too. I'm looking at my recording. I'm looking at my TV, and like it should be operating the same way, like 60 frames, you know, clear, but the recording looks like it's going at a very low speed, and I hope to God that doesn't show up in the actual video recording. If it does, I do apologize that this video looks a little blah, but we'll see.
You're not having trouble walking, are you, Miss Morimura?
You should probably just call me Chihiro. Otherwise, we'll seem suspicious in public.
Okay, Chihiro. San.
Better drop the san, too. Honestly, I'm surprised you were able to find me at all.
A certain data log helped. I found records that your mind had been transferred into the young child standing before me.
This body is a juvenile clone of me. I ran an experiment to see if I could restore my compatibility. It turned out to be a failure. That's why I sealed my memories.
This compatibility, that'd be the ability to control the gate and the Sentinels?
You need compatibility to control the mainframe. I was once compatible myself. But after everything got rewound, I lost that power. Maybe it's hard for you to see how crucial that ability is. But you'll understand soon enough.
That is interesting that they apparently lose the power of this compatibility. So does that happen because of the transfer into a clone, or... That's odd. But it is confirmed that this is just a clone. A younger clone of herself, so... But why the hell did it have to be younger? That's... like... I'm not sure how any of this works.
This refers to the humans who can control the UFO's mainframe. Those compatible have nanomachines implanted in their bodies.
What's going on with my actual body?
She's acting like a completely different person. My theory is that someone's taken control of her.
You're saying she got mind hacked?
She's clearly behaving very differently, at least. It seems like she's working against the Sentinel project. It's like she's been influenced by 426. Or the man himself may just be wearing her face.
That certainly explains why you woke me up. Not much to go on, though. Either way, we'll have to do some more investigation. I can see it's been quite a while since my memories were sealed. 5 whole years. And now 4 sectors have gone dark. Talk about a rude awakening. First, you'd better catch me up on major developments in the last 5 years.
Easy enough. Hardly comfortable surroundings for a briefing, though. I'll explain over in 1985. That should do it for preparations. Now, let's see if the biometric authentication works.
Oh man, I was gonna say something, I totally forgot what I wanted to say regarding this whole situation. Oh, this whole thing about, wait a minute, the real Chihiro, the real body of hers, maybe being taken under control. Going back to this whole thing with the Newman and Shikishima and all that, taking over people's bodies with these enlisters and all that, they're interlacers, whatever how they're calling it. I feel like it opens up a whole new aspect to the story now. And, honestly, it reminds me of, I think there's a few games that delved into the whole aspect of, like, mind hacking and all that. I could have sworn there was a new-ish Shin Megami Tensei game coming out relatively soon, depending on what time this recording's coming out, or maybe it's already out. I think it's like, I think it's called Soul Hackers, which apparently is a sequel to a game that came out like 25 years ago. I may have to check it out. I don't know. Anyway, I just love where the story is going.
Did it go through? Looks like that got me past the initial barrier, at least. Now, with Miss Murimura's ID, I should be able to get into her logs. one of the logs she left behind.
Today's date is March 2nd, 2100. Well, I guess there's no point in putting a date to these logs. They've probably got 4 years left until the invasion begins. I ran an experiment on my clone. I wanted to see if I could make her more compatible. I had more than enough data stored in Sector 0. She would have had all my memories. However, I could not establish compatibility in the clone. No more than I could in myself. Maybe there really is no way we can survive this. Not even Ida-kun knows about this experiment. I've kept this attempt secret from everyone. The memories I implanted in the clone have been sealed. I left her in 1940 under the Miura family's care. She'll be able to grow up as her own person. Someone separate from me. Until they invade, at least.
Okay, so that explains the whole why we saw Chihiro in 1945, 1944 with Muria and little sister and all that. Okay. So now the new thing, because before I was trying to figure out where the hell is everybody from? Are they from 1945? Are they from 85? Are they from 2065, 2025? That's what I was trying to figure out before. Now I'm trying to figure out who the hell's real or not. Who's a clone? Who's an android? Who's evil? Who's good? I don't know.
That methodology sounds familiar. Was she basing this project off of those memory overriding crime reports? All in an effort to achieve compatibility? So compatibility isn't just a matter of differences in the nanomachines. There's more. This file looks like the last thing recorded.
Ida-kun didn't make it back either. The remaining Sentinels are infected. No good to us. We're running out of options. We'll have to resort to Operation Aegis. If we go that route, we'll be risking the future of humanity itself. How do I make the call on a decision like that? But I don't know how else he and I can survive this. This is my only chance.
Ever since the battle that ended with the Sentinels infected, Miss Morimura has been pushing this operation as one of its fiercest supporters. The final log that Chihiro Morimura left on the UFO, she speaks at length on Operation Aegis. Her goal is that he and she would ultimately survive, even at the cost of humanity's future. The question is, who is he?
That's a very good question, too, because I'm not 100% certain who she's talking about. Now, if you guys remember this battle that happened where he got infected, remember, apparently it came from Sekigahara's Sentinel, and they were thinking, like, oh, wait, he is 426, he's the one who infected it, but it seems way more convoluted than that. So, yeah.
Oh, that's puzzling. There's a log registered under my name. As far as I know, I've never recorded anything like this.
Renya Goto speaking. Did you confirm receipt of payment? Then I'm sure you can see to the details. Am I clear? I want her dead. Any means necessary. Execute her. And stop the project. That's not my problem. It's in your hands now. Do you realize what'll happen if her project gets approved? It could ruin everything we worked for. You know what must be done. Kill Chihiro Morimura.
Was that really me? That man was a Shikishima executive from the year 2188. Is that supposed to be my future? Seems like a private communications log. The other person on the line wasn't recorded. But at it's clear enough what they're talking about. That was an assassination order on Chihiro Morimura, which I seem to have called in.
I gotta say, that was one hell of a prologue. So we do know that apparently he was speaking to Sekigahara, just because we've seen his story, or a lot of it. I was wondering, though, like, when we saw that executive speak first, I was thinking back in my head, I'm like, okay, this has to be one of us, but who? Didn't it hit me, like, oh, well, we didn't see a future version to go to yet. That must be him. So there you go. Wow. Alright. That sure was interesting. Whoa! What? Wow, he is like super locked out. We cannot progress the story until literally everyone besides him has to have their story above 80%. Wow. That's surprising, but okay. We're not going to see his story for a little while. So, where are we now? So, we did... Well, judo, I still think we can't do. I'm just going to wait on that a little bit. We did Fuyusaka before. We need to have 8 people over 60%. We're halfway there. I guess, let's go back to Yakushiji. Gotta have 6 Mr. Files. We have 29.
Yes?
So what was the last thing we did for her? And I'm getting a scam call. Bloop. No, get away. There. So let's see. Megumi's assigned a task to shoot witches with a magical gun. One of the targets, Sekigahara, used to be Juro's comrade. There you go. Yeah, the whole thing with a damn cat. Yeah. Let's delve back into this. See what happens.
I'm back. I guess Juro hasn't come home yet. Fluffy isn't here either. I should get dinner ready.
Unless he's using his damn stealth camouflage I've never heard of before. Let's just see here. Seems to be pretty linear so far. We gotta have Muria's secret.
Top half of the third. Shimada coming in to pinch hit. He's closing in on 1,000 hits. This could be it.
What else is on?
An up-and-coming star to keep an eye on. Miyuki Inaba-chan. She's really taken Japan by storm. So it should come as no surprise that she's in this week's top 10 rankings.
See, that's another character that seems very, like, inconspicuous. It's like, oh yeah, here's his idol. But apparently she knows so much, because didn't she help out in one of the battles? Like, she did something. Same thing, like, with Shiba. He seems to know something going on. We haven't seen that at all since the very beginning of this game.
Now, on to an update of the ongoing Tsukuba Expo. The event has seen a record number of visitors this year, leaving the site heavily crowded even during the holidays.
Top half of the third.
And apparently Japan only has these 3 channels that you can view in 1985. Might as well get dinner ready. Because that food do look good anytime we have it out here, so... And there she is in her nice little apron. You know, I feel like cooking now. Alright, let's see what we can do.
What should I make for dinner?
Food! Ew, grilled mackerel, that's disgusting. I just hate fish, unfortunately. Like, I've tried numerous times, you know, to eat fish, and one time it almost killed me. I wish I was joking. That was a tough way to learn that I'm allergic to catfish. Let's go for a Hamburg steak.
I think we have some ground beef.
I'm sorry, did I just have a spatula ready to go? I sure do.
I'll make Juro's favorite meal. Time to cook some hamburg steak. And done.
I'm home. Whoa. What a feast.
Seriously, that looks delicious. I want all of that.
Miura-kun.
Did you make all of this? Amazing.
We'll eat once Juro gets back. Why don't you go wash up while we wait?
Right.
And his ass is running. It's like, oh god, food, 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 food. Don't worry, I do the same damn thing. That was quick, dude. Did you wash your hands?
Sounds like you're pretty hungry.
It's okay. I will wait.
Well, it seems like Juro is going to be late. Go ahead and eat before it gets cold.
No, I could never.
Please, I insist. Go ahead.
Are you sure? But what about you, Megumi-san?
Don't worry. I'll eat with Juro.
I see. In that case, I'll do as you suggest. Thank you for always preparing our meals. It was as delicious as ever.
Oh, thank you.
Can I help you with anything?
That's okay. I've already put away the cutting board and everything. Why don't you go watch some TV and relax?
TV?
That's better.
I mean, was TV that... Well, wait a minute. So if he's from, like, the 40s and whatnot, assuming he was born in the 30s, yeah, when did TV start becoming prevalent? I don't know why I kept thinking it was the 40s. Maybe it was the 50s. I don't know. I'm very bad with when it comes to my history, when it comes to this stuff. But, okay.
You know, Miura-kun, you don't have to wear your hat in the house. The surgical scar on your forehead doesn't bother me.
How did you know this scar was from surgery? Did I tell you?
Oh, well... just a lucky guess.
I see.
It all happened right here.
Yeah, we never actually found out what the hell's up with that scar.
And that's that. Keitaro Miura is a witch. You can't overlook him just because he lives here.
But Juro could be home any minute. Does it have to be now?
Yes, right now.
And what the hell's up with Fluffy's, like, witch hunting thing? Like, what's going on with that? I'm sure we're going to find out sooner or later. You know what I'm also curious about, too, though? Is this whole thing with this pillar right here. Where apparently back in the 40s, Chihiro, be like her juvenile clone, accidentally put like a notch in the pillar because she broke something. How come it's not here? I mean, I believe they said they rebuilt everything, but how come that's not there? I don't know. Well, wait, did they rebuild it? I'm uncertain, but whatever.
Now, on to the next headline. The video store explosion that occurred today in Keiyakicho. An investigation found that the accident was the result of a gas leak.
This is what happened before.
The hell am I supposed to do? Nothing's popping up.
Don't come over here, you coward. Hurry up and shoot him right in the forehead.
Oh.
Wait, why does it have to be in the forehead? why can't it be anywhere else? I thought he said himself that it can be anywhere as long as it's, on the body. Huh.
Miura-kun, you always wear your hat, even when you eat.
Megumi-san?
Why is that?
It's because I have a scar on my forehead. I thought it might be unpleasant.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that.
He's obviously self-conscious about it, which is completely understandable. I mean, a lot of people are like that about their own bodies. God knows I am. I look at myself, I'm like, ew. I know it shouldn't be hard on myself, but I mean, frankly, I know I could be doing so much more for myself to make it better. But dear God, life has been very, so, and it's a stupid excuse. I know. Something I learned very recently, and this is because there's like at my job, we have various groups that you can participate in, and one of them is like kind of talking about like, it focuses on health, especially mental health. And we just actually had a meeting about it, and they talked about one of the things I got out of it is like a lot of times these, a lot of people in stressful situations, they are a form of a caregiver, which is kind of what I am. But something I got out of it toward the end is like, make sure to take care of the caregiver. And I'm like, huh. Super simple, right? Because, my thing is like, I want to try being at the top of my game so I can be there to take care of the ones that I need to. But at the same time, if I'm not taking care of myself, how can I take care of others? It's a very, very simple concept, but something that just really spoke to me.
That scar, it allows you to pilot a Sentinel. Isn't that right?
How do you know about that?
You want to know how? I'll tell you. But can you show me your forehead first? I'm sorry, but I have no choice. This will hurt, but you'll soon forget. I'm sorry, Miura-kun.
Don't touch him. He's dangerous. Just as I thought. He's had surgery. There's a component embedded in his forehead. It forces them to use their magic.
Who would do such a thing?
Humans, obviously. There's many that greatly covet this power. But it's not entirely bad. That component gave him immunity to the curse. This is a good catch.
The curse?
Yes, he is able to use magic and not suffer the same fate as Juro. All right, you see him. It won't be long before he wakes. I'd get out of here if I were you.
A curse, huh?
Next, we bring you a follow-up report on the gas explosion in Kyakicho. The administration claims these explosions are being taken seriously. Gas companies have been put on immediate notice and instructed to be vigilant in their inspections.
Gas explosions? Something doesn't feel right.
I mean, they better be taken seriously.
Miura-kun,
Oh, what the hell?
have you been at home the entire day?
The entire day? Was he not at school earlier with you?
Juro. Welcome back. Dinner's on the table for you.
It's fine. I'm not hungry, actually.
Come on. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you start.
Why do you care about me so much anyways?
Oh, is that bad?
Just quit treating me like a child.
He needs a slap. You know, it's like, dude, get a hold of your damn senses here. But, whatever.
Miura-kun? What's wrong?
I'm sorry, but there's somewhere I need to go. I won't be long. A gas explosion? I need to see for myself.
Fluffy.
You failed to shoot a Sekigahara. You're going too damn slow.
All right, sorry.
Why were you taking so long in there anyways? Striking stupid poses with your gun doesn't accomplish anything. When it comes to things like this, you need to do the deed quick. Quickly, you got that? I'm sorry I didn't catch that.
Got it.
Well, nothing that can be done about it now. But you better not screw up this time.
This time?
Shu Amiguchi, the floppy-haired dunce that hangs around Juro. He is also a witch. You should still have some bullets left. Seal his powers tomorrow. Think you can handle that?
I'll get it done.
I really hate that damn cat. Like, I'm super interested in knowing where the hell this story's gonna go.
Juro.
You were waiting for me on purpose, weren't you? I keep telling you, if they find out, we'll get expelled.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
They're not gonna find out. Jeez, calm down. Anyway, where's this gonna go? Still linear. All right. Why the hell does this look so tranquil?
Good morning, Amiguchi-kun. Did you leave your motorcycle nearby again?
Sure did.
But won't it be bad if the school finds out?
Nah, it just looks like a motorcycle. But it's a regular bike.
Really?
It's obviously a joke. I didn't bring it into school, so no big deal.
You can still get in trouble.
Whatever. Our school doesn't care.
I was wondering, can I come over today?
Sure, why not?
Great.
Oh, right. Gonna swing by the vending machines before class starts.
Are you watching me?
Okay. I'll see you after school.
Fine.
Now remember, we said that we saw Fluffy before, and he's like, yeah, sure you did. So maybe there's literally just regular Fluffies around. Like, there's more than one.
Fluffy.
What do you want now? Just hurry up and lure out the target already.
Okay, but Miwa just saw us talking to the cat. Did she not hear the cat as well? Oh god. What? Well, that's gonna be interesting. So I think I did hear that Amaguchi's gonna be by the vending machines, so I guess that's where we gotta go. Problem is, I kind of forgot where the hell vending machines are. Are they to the right? What? The house? I don't want to go to the house.
So I heard about the delinquents at our school. Apparently, they used to be a lot worse.
I heard that too. My senpai told me. Ogata-kun from 1D really reformed them.
But isn't he a delinquent too?
Yeah, but he's different from the others. Plus, Amiguchi-kun hangs out with him.
Oh, he is so dreamy.
You gotta love these talks, huh? It literally takes me back to high school. Just, it's normal. You know, yeah, guys talking about girls, girls talking about guys, and or however. And man, I don't know. I mean, I had my fun times in high school, but I sure as hell don't want to repeat it. Frankly, I don't think anybody does. Actually, no, I take that back. I'm sure there's a lot of people that peaked in high school, which, to each their own, you know, whatever.
How'd you do on that quiz?
Terrible. Man, pop quizzes just aren't fair.
Hey, you know Amiguchi? He's a first year like us. The girls fawn over him. He's great at sports. And his grades are higher than those nerds that study all the time.
Wow, he's really got it all. Totally unfair, man.
Totally unfair. Well, I mean, I will agree that, you know, there's various things that come easier to others. I wouldn't say for no reason, just sometimes it's just kind of how people are. But I still like to think that with, you know, the work and time, we can achieve the same stuff, you know. Then again, maybe that's old school thinking. I don't know. So, it says here, all I can do is go back to the house. Did I miss something? That I was supposed to go to the, apparently, the new building rooftop. Maybe something's gonna happen when I do this.
I'm back. I guess Juro hasn't come home yet. I wonder if he's mad at me. I should get dinner ready.
Okay, this... Wow. I was about to say, I'm like, is this not the same stuff? So, I obviously missed something. I probably should have... I probably had to run Tamaguchi before Juro. So, now I'm just stuck doing this. I guess I can just skip everything, can't I? Oh, let's make mackerel this time.
I think we have some fish. I think Juro would like some fish. I'll grill some mackerel. Oh, and simmer some taro.
The hell was that? Well, why'd it pan there?
Done.
I'm home.
Juro. Juro.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Let's try this again. Run, 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 run. Where's Amaguchi?
Good morning, Amiguchi.
Morning. Oh, right.
Okay, so he left. Don't I know now that he's going to the vending machines? Why don't I just follow him? Oh, wait. Can I just hold here for a little bit, see what happens? It just seems like the same thing over and over. Now, wait a minute. If I stay outside, I don't think anything new is going to happen, per se. I can't go back home. I mean, he's at the vending machines. Why don't I just go there? Or maybe I'm supposed to wait for him there? Yeah, see, that's the same thing over again.
So I heard about the delinquents at our school.
Crap.
Apparently, they used to be a lot worse.
I heard that.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
How'd you do on that quiz?
It's all the same stuff.
Terrible. Man.
Shoot. Okay, how about this time I just go to the school and just take it from there.
Juro.
You're gonna say the same BS. Okay, here we go. Go. How about somebody just go inside and don't wait? Nah, that seemed to be a bad idea.
So I heard about the delinquents that are...
How the fudge am I supposed to do this? Well, this time around, they're not even talking about the pop quiz. Maybe I'm supposed to wait here for something.
Plus, Amiguchi-kun.
Okay, there's them. Then these guys talk about the quiz. Maybe there's another group I'm supposed to overhear. No, not these guys? Damn it. I was kind of thinking like maybe I just gotta hear different people talk about him, but doesn't seem to be the case. Fast forwarding doesn't help anywhere in front of any of these buildings. Not buildings, doors. Oh my god, I'm gonna get stuck. And it's not like I can't do this right now, right?
I guess
because it says I need new rooftop building. How the hell do I get that? Okay, how about this? Because it keeps focusing on the TV. I'll put that on. Cook dinner. Maybe let's switch it out. I don't know if this matters at all. Let's make steak again. That didn't do anything. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Let's move forward. Here's the cat. Okay, was that new?
Sure.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
Then he pops up.
Good morning, Amiguchi.
Morning. Huh? What's up?
What do you want?
I'm not here to talk to you, Kurabe-kun. It's you I'd like to see, Amiguchi-kun.
Me? You're from 1C, aren't you?
I am. My name is Megumi Yakushiji.
Cool. So what can I do for you?
Well, I don't really want to talk about it here. Could we meet somewhere later? Just the two of us?
Oh, I see. How about after school? Let's say the roof of the new building?
The roof?
Yep. I'll be waiting. It's hard being so popular.
What the hell's up with Juro? Why the hell is he all pissed off?
Does that bother you?
No. Bye.
I see.
Yeah, okay. I know it doesn't bother me. Dude, what the hell?
Fluffy. I know what you're going to say. Do the deed quick, right? I won't fail this time.
You better not.
I think Miwa is definitely concerned. She's like, oh no, she's talking to a cat again. That's my Miwa voice. Okay. I didn't realize all I had to do was just talk to him while he's talking to Kuro. Because in my head, I think you guys can understand this. We eavesdrop on them. We know that he says he's gonna go to the cafeteria, excuse me, the vending machines before going to class. Why don't we go to the vending machines first? Why do this? That's what was happening in my head, but at least now it works.
Shu Amiguchi. I wonder if he's already on the roof. There he is. All I have to do is shoot him. It'll only take a second. Okay, here we go.
Oh, but Ogata's there too. Well, this complicates matters.
So spaced out.
Just got shit on my mind. What about you? You look like hell. Something weighing you down?
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, I totally forgot.
What's happening?
Oh, this is Yakushiji-san, from 1C. She stopped me this morning. Told me she had something to talk to me about.
This shit again? Sheesh. Sometimes you're real annoying to be friends with. I'll just get out of your way then.
Again?
Oh, just stuff from middle school. Girls used to confess their love to me in front of him all the time. Oh, wow. Is that what this is about? I'm sorry, really. But I've got feelings for someone else.
That's not what I came here to tell you.
Oh, sorry. Awkward. So, what do you need? I guess I just assumed. Sorry about that. Well, what is it then?
No need to apologize. This might hurt a little anyway. Mission accomplished.
Sentinel number 20, transmitting. What's going on? A robot. No way.
Juro. What did you...
You shot Amiguchi-kun with a gun. And then a giant robot appeared.
You saw everything?
But why did you... Where did it fly off to?
Not really sure if that's a question I'd be asking first. I'm probably saying, why did you shoot him? What the hell's going on with you? I wouldn't... Well, then again, a giant robot flying away, I mean, that's conversation worthy, I like to think. There's a lot going on here.
What the hell did you do this time?
Fluffy.
He must have come into contact with Miura, too. Damn it, how irritating.
Juro, he saw me do it.
I'll take care of it. What are you still doing here? I need to manipulate his memories and make him forget everything he saw. You think I can do that with you hanging around? Take a hint and scram!
Well, wait, I want to know how you're gonna do that. Well, I guess that's that. That was interesting, and there is more to her story. However, we are at a little over an hour, so I guess we'll just continue that next time. But I love how this one's called It's Not Magic. So the next target was Juro Kurabe's friend, Shu Amaguchi. Although she succeeded in shooting him, it resulted in the sudden appearance of a giant robot, all of which was witnessed by Juro. This is interesting, to say the least. But yeah, next time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll continue a little bit more with Megumi's story. And then see who else we can go to. More than likely, I'll just keep going down the line here, see who I can unlock, and just take it from there. But, because before, I used to just go depending on who was next to be unlocked, whatever. Here, I'm just going down the line, calling it a day, so. But yeah, As usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all next time for Let's Play 13 Sentinels. Love you all so much, and don't forget to spread that love around. Have a great day.